So I started that new podcast, The Shot Caller. I would like to gather or get as much input from people out there that may have questions with reference to detention standards. Um, Maybe share stories or things that they may have encountered, and also um, recommendations for process improvement. The idea is that ultimately at the end, gathering information and input is always a positive with reference to understanding where detention, prison, jail operations are in today's spectrum. I've seen it. I've seen where, over a period of like almost 30 years, the change and the dynamics of jail operations. And some are good and some are bad. Technology has played a part with reference to some improvements, and it also has created disruptors and obstructions with reference to proven methods that have always worked. These are all things that we have to understand. And so, getting even information, and I've actually been looking at like things that are actually coming out on the media with reference to incidents that have been reported and using those to analyze. And I believe that there's a lot of people out there that maybe they feel shame or they feel that they want to necessarily disclose their experience, but you don't have to do it in first person. You can do it anonymously, and I believe that any bit of information can help improve and or interact or intervene with the things that are occurring that we all know that are unethical or immoral or just a, a systemic issue with reference to a broken process or a broken way of how a system is working as it relates to detention operations. So if you have something to share with me, and yeah, this is going to be great. I think that the shot caller would be a great opportunity for even interviewing and having formal discussions with correctional administrators and those people working in jails. So then that way we're kind of opening up, so to speak, the can of worms. But what we're also doing is we are putting issues on the table so then they can actually be understood and it doesn't become something that is kind of like this, we know it's there but nobody wants to talk about it, versus we know it's there and now people are talking about it and now we're dealing with these issues. uh, the way I look at it, this is not just here in the US. I think this is something that should be discussed, or these matters should be discussed at a worldwide realm, because coming to find out with folks from like Pakistan, for instance, who are talking about justice reform and understanding not only how culture influences jail and detention processes, but at the other end of this is understanding the core or root issues that caused all these deviations from the best and standard practices that have been created by correctional professionals for more than 100 years based on evidence based information, based on proof. So anyway, if you have something for me, please share it. I'd look forward to interacting, and also if you'd like me to do like not necessarily an investigation, but deep dive research with reference to an incident and my recommendations with reference to audit procedures, feel free and share with me, because it's gives me, helps me practice, makes me better at what I do, and also what it does is it gives you another source of information with reference to somebody that is a disinterested party that can give you some insight on other things to look at and other mindsets and lenses to identify core issues that are going on in jails, detention programs and prisons around the world. Talk to you guys soon, and thank you again. I enjoy the input and the feedback. It really helps me grow with reference to things that I've been working on over these past years. Talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.